Well, hi. Haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy. Went on vacation, took some time off. Haven't been working on the pan buggy. I don't think I'm going to put any more money into it. I got other projects and other things I'd like to do. But I'll show you what it looks like now. I put the fenders on there. Just use some self-tappers. They're on there pretty good. Self-tappers. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like half of a Beetle. Half of a Beetle. I got other projects on my mind though, and I'm not spending money on this. It really needs a new starter. Oh dear. It might leak a little bit of oil. It's not from the crank. It's probably all from the transmission. Yuck. I gotta clean that up. But I've been working on this beauty right over here. Small block Chevy. It's not a 350, it's only a 305, but it was free. I'm going to be putting this in the boat. I tried to put cam bearings in myself, and that is a complete failure. And take it to a machine shop, let them do it. I got most of them in, and I absolutely butchered this one. I mean, I bought a cam bearing install tool, and it's a pretty cheap, chintzy piece of crap tool. The right adapter for it wouldn't work for these bearings, and I just beat it just a little bit too hard, and I destroyed the babbitt on this one. So what am I working on today? Well, I need a wood trailer, and I was thinking, I got that old blue trailer, the one that the pan buggy came out of. I think I'm going to use that trailer out back. Hooked up to the red truck. I think I'm going to use that as my wood trailer. That's pretty sweet. Let's see what else you got here. So here's the trailer. Not much of a wood trailer because it's sort of missing, important structural pieces, because, you can touch the ground. But I was looking at this, and, the guys, they use plywood in it. And I actually have some free plywood that I've had laying in my shop for quite a while. I think I'm going to re-plywood this trailer, take it out to the bushes and get some wood. I mean, it's only got to last. I'm not going that fast, and I'm not going that far. I mean, it's probably 20 minutes into the bush where my little honey hole is for my firewood. The tires are, they sort of hold air. They're really not too bad for being how old they are. There is one really bad one, which is this guy right here, and it's got splits in the sidewall. But I'm gonna put some tire goo in that and maybe just run it. My goal is to spend $0 in this project. Get that trailer and go get some firewood, and then I don't have to pay for gas this winter. Right. let's have a better look at this thing. Well, it leans. That's strange. Kind of leans uphill. But these tires really aren't that bad, eh? Now the best part about this is when you borrow your buddy's tractor, so you don't need to jack it up. So now I get the tractor. Okay, let's see if I can pick it up without folding it in half. That worked out pretty well. Alright, let's check out these wheel bearings. Well, give her a shake. Sure it's not going to fall. I think there's a lot of water in that tire. Yeah, I think I'm going to be pulling those wheels off. Pull those wheels off, pull the bearings out, repack the bearings. Yeah. Before I take that off, I think I'm going to put some tire goo in it. This is just like goo in a can. You put it in there, it fills all the imperfections. You can put some air in it. You're supposed to put air in it and drive around, but I won't be doing that for a while. And it's green. Mmm. Yummy. Pull that valve stem out. There's air in there. It's a good sign that there's air in there. How old it is, I do not know. I need to sit on here. I can't see. God, I don't even know if I should run these tires down the road. These things are gonna explode. God, I went and looked at new ones. They're $219 a tire. I'm way too cheap for that. And I don't have enough subscribers for that. Come on, guys. I know my videos are kind of lacking, and the one dingus said, you know, my editing sucks, but I need more subscribers. I thought I put out good videos on it. Okay, that's enough for now. Then we get our air. And we slam some air in it. And we see where it all leaks out. Power custom. Oh, sorry, power cushion. Polyglass. Now how much air do I put in this? Enough to where it doesn't explode in my face, I suppose. Oh. Oh God, that's not leaking anywhere. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't use these tires. Just on like a merit of safety. Oh God. Oh God, that's gonna work. Oh, am I ever stupid. Freaking flies. Get lost. Flies, not mosquitoes this year. Flies. Get. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, this is gonna work. This is so bad. Oh God. I don't think I'm gonna get those off. Those look like bolts. What? Why do those look like bolts? Those are bolts. Huh? Well, I don't think they will break off. We'll adventure this together. Because I don't know what that's going to look like. And I think the tractor's going to fall on me. I should probably get my jack just to be safe. Alright, so now it won't crash down and kill me. And if it does, at least it'll kill me slowly. The grease is still applied. Okay, so what do we got here? Cotter pin, big ass nut. Okay. Oh, that freaking grease stinks. Okay, now it has a bit of play in it, so I think this nut is probably loose. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to just take it off. Oh man, this stuff stinks. Oh. Let's try not to drop the wheel bearings in the mud, with the dirt, like I always seem to do. And what do we got going on in here? There's that keeper. Ooh, that's a nice looking bearing actually. It's still in good shape. A little bit of rust, it's okay. No pitting. This is probably a Timken bearing too. Far better than anything you can buy today. Don't see any. Freaking cheap ass gloves. God. Try to keep my hands clean here. Oh, that's heavy. This thing was all plumbed in for brakes. Well, I don't see a brake drum. That's freaking hilarious. And these are bolts. There's bolts holding that on there. go over to the work table there and show the bearings. Now we gotta pop this seal out. Just use a pry bar. I want to try to save the seal because I wouldn't even know where to get one of these from. Oh God, that is going to be a no on saving the seal, I guess. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. Ooh. Maybe I'm not going to be able to save that seal. We'll put her back in, so. Ooh. The bearing's a little funky. Alright. Let's get these bearings all cleaned up. I don't know if this bearing is going to come back. It's pretty nasty looking. There's no pits or nothing on it, but it doesn't feel the greatest. I'm still going to, run it because I'm a hack and all. The outer turned out really good. Really nice and clean, but I think that seal is what's, I think that seal is what killed it. I don't know, maybe I can get this thing clean. Alright, that's gonna have to do. I'm gonna try to repack them there and we'll see how they go. Like I said, there's no pits. There's no pits in it. It's just a little bit of rust. Not like that's any better. Well, my cheapness almost got the best of me. These bearings are cooked. I mean, I even went so far as to repack it with grease, but it's toast. There's so much rust on it. And there is some pitting on the rollers. I mean, yeah, I'm cheap, but I'm not that cheap. Even the inner race, I pounded the inner race out like it's glare on the camera, but they don't sound good when you put them together. Like you can hear it's got a bit of a rumble. Shouldn't sound like that. That's going to be one noisy bearing, and I don't know, the wheel bearing shouldn't be that expensive. All you got to do is match up the ID and the OD. It could be a little bit wider. These hubs they're pretty forgiving on what you put in there. So that's the inner. The outers is better, but you hear this one? That's much better. It's still, I mean, it is usable. But you can see it got pretty hot. See the color on it? And they aren't Timken. If they were Timken bearings, I'd probably reuse them. But these are Bauer, B-O-W-E, yeah, Bauer, USAD. So they are, it looks like it's an RV bearing. So these shouldn't be that difficult to find, but this project is going to be on hold until I can get some proper wheel bearings. Yeah, I wonder if my Princess Auto, like you guys in the States, you got your Harbor Freight. I wonder if my Princess Auto, because I know they sell this stuff, but again, that's Chinese cheap crap, but it'll get me down the mountain. I don't want to reuse these because I may not get down the mountain with the load of wood. I mean, I might get halfway down and the tire takes off or locks up or something, and then I'm pooched. Then I'm cooked. Okay, this project is on hold until I can get some wheel bearings. Probably tomorrow, probably soon, and then I can keep working on the trailer. I kind of want to do this part of it first before I do that part. I might even go buy those goddamn tires. I fucking don't want to, but yeah, she'll take a lot of wood. She'll take a lot of wood when it's all done. I mean, it's a pretty big trailer. My poor little half ton is just gonna struggle to tow that back to the house, but she'll do it. Okay, project's on hold till I can get some wheel bearings. Alright, it's another day, and I have got myself some bearing kits. Really, really cheap. Yeah, you can read the name on there. Right from the mainland. So, we'll see how long these last. Interesting to see. So now, got my new bearings. Gotta repack them with grease and get them going, get them in there. Repacking bearings here. A little bit of grease on your hand. It's actually surprising how many people haven't done this and don't realize how easy of a job this is. I take it, I'm gonna scrape it. Scrape, 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 scrape. What you want to do is you want the grease to come up between the rollers, and you'll see it. See that? How the grease is starting to come up to the middle of those rollers? That is how you pack a wheel bearing. Pretty messy job. I recommend gloves. Most kids back in the day when you started out in a shop, your job was the bearing repacker. And once you get that popping out all the way around, your bearing is repacked. You can see it's all the way around there. That is a repacked wheel bearing. So I'll go drop that in the hub, which I'm covered in grease, so I'm not touching the camera, but I'll try to position it. Where's that tire? Right there. So I already pounded the inner race in, so now I'm going to put this up, or the inner race. That's in there. Spins all nice and good. So now we need the seal. Yuck. Same brand seal kit. camera. So wheel bearings in place. It's important. You don't want to forget. Can you even see what I'm doing here? Probably not, eh? Wheel bearings in place. Now the funniest thing I ever saw was a guy repacked the wheel bearing, pounded the seal, and forgot to put the wheel bearing back in place. Just like that. Nice and flush. Just a little bit below. Perfect. Take some grease. Grease the lip of the seal. All right. The inner is done. So then we go and we grab our outer. I flip this over. I'm knocking the camera over. You're gonna pound in the outer or the inner. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. All the way in. Yep, that is in. Gonna repack that one. Throw it back on there. Fun, fun. So I'm gonna repack that one, and I'll come back when I'm putting the tire back on. All right, bearing is repacked. Okay. Hopefully I remember to turn the camera on because I'm not doing this twice. Okay, bearing. This is where we run into a bit of a discussion as how to set this up right. How to set your preload right. I do it this way. This is how I do it. Complain all you want. I mean, nobody watches my videos anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I tighten it right up. Spin, spin, tighten her up. tighten it right up. Interesting. Usually you back it off, but oh, that's pretty good there. But we're not near the cancellation. Right there. Back it off just a little bit. Good. Feels pretty good. That is one replaced wheel bearing. And the cotter pin. Pull up. Go over. And up this way. And so I don't fill the hub full of grease. I don't. That's just a waste of grease. It doesn't serve any purpose really. Some people like to fill it. If it was like a water trailer, like a boat trailer, I'd fill it with water, or fill it with water. I'd fill it with grease so the hub stays dry. But it's not. It's a wood trailer, so I gotta pound the cap on and do the rest of them. Probably do them off camera, and then we can work on the deck. Okay, one down, 3 to go. Off camera. I'm not going to bore you with pulling them all off. Unless there's something that's really bad, I'm not going to film it. Oh, I'm just about done. I'm on the last one, but I wasted money today. The only one that needed the bearings replaced was the first one that I took apart. The rest of these, they look like brand new. No, not even any rust on these. Full of grease. They were in really good shape. So I wish I'd taken the rest of these apart before I'd gone and spent money. But yeah, so repack these, throw it on there, and I'll get to working on the deck of it. You know, getting some plywood and re-screwing it back on there. All right, I think this job is done. I think it looks pretty good considering what I had to work with. Still got to do a couple little things, like I gotta get a trailer light kit. I can't see that ever coming back. But yeah, it's pretty good. Nice and feels pretty solid. No crunching. I'm happy. Now I can go get a pile of firewood in one shot. All right. God, it's getting hot out here. Okay, so that's it for this video. At least I got some content out there. I know it's kind of dumb. I'm just so darn cheap and so darn broke. All right, see you guys.